on the internet. This is me. Uh, well, if you're on my channel, I suppose you know this is me. But this is the first video of some new content that I've been talking and have mentioned in the past. I just like to say I'm sorry right now for sounding a little stuffed up. I am quite under the weather, stuffy nose, whatnot, so I probably don't sound the best, but I wanted to get this done while I had the time. So this is uh, the first episode of what I'm going to call uh, Pravi's Wheelhouse, because there are quite a lot of games out there that I enjoy playing, and I like to say they're in my wheelhouse. So that's where all my games and all my games related uh, videos will be going under Pravi's Wheelhouse. And this is Triple Town. Now, Triple Town is a fun and addictive little match 3 game, but uh, it's not like other match 3 games. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Uh, we'll come back to this screen here in a minute. This is your town that you get to build up. You can see I've built up a few things. I've got some tier 4 farm items and some tier 5 military and some tier 5 industrials. And my castle. It's a dark castle. It's only there for decoration, really. And I've got stuff over here that I can pull out and stick on this little tiny landmass that I have. But what we're going to do, we're going to go down here to the ships. Now the ships, this one here will let you replay a tutorial. This one takes you to a dangerous forest with many bears spotted. This one is City on a Lake, which means there is a central lake and you don't have as much land to play with. City on an island means you're on an island, naturally. There's no ninjas, but there are lakes. Yes, there are ninjas in this game. But what we're going to do, we're going to go to the standard colony. Because the standard colony has just about everything. No lakes, but just about everything. And I'll show you how to play the game. So we'll sail the little boat off. And here we are. Now, ooh, you hear that? That's the bear. The bear blocks your moves. They turn into tombstones, right down here, when they're trapped. When there's no other spaces that a bear can move on, they are trapped and become a tombstone. Now, I've got a bush here. Now this little thing up here in the corner, you can stick whatever item you happen to be having. You can just stick it there and it'll hold it for later. But you can only do that once. So basically what you do, you take your stuff and you have to match 3 of them together. Now you probably noticed when I move this bush here, you see that? Yeah, that means it'll match with those 2 bushes next to it to form something new. Down at the bottom of the screen, you can see the combo. 3 bushes equal a tree. So I want to make that tree, but I don't want to make it yet. I want to stick the bush here for now. And I got another bush. Look at that. Just my luck. Like, I don't want to make a bush, but you have to make a bush. So what we'll do is we'll put this here. Now this one, oh, look at all this grass. I like doing this. Oh, and we get a nice pretty bush. Now if you match 3 of an item together, you get, if you match 3 grass, you get a bush. If you match 3 bushes, you get a tree. But if you match more than 3, if you match 4 or 5, you get a slightly fancier version of the item in question, like this. Now we got a bush with fruit on it. But we don't want that bear to get out and terrorize the rest of our town, so we do this. this is the game. Oh, now I got a bear. Now, the thing is, you have to place whatever items you've got. You can stall if you don't want to place that bear right away. You could put the bear up here, and it's not going to bother you. But eventually, you got to take that bear out. So I usually like to do this. I like to keep the bears trapped. Ooh, I got a tree. I love getting trees. That I will stick there. Yes. And the little people running around. But this is the game. It's not really very complicated, not really very difficult, but it is a fun. Oh, oh. See, this is what happens. You start getting bears, and they block anything from being in that space, and you don't want that. Aha! Now I've got something new. Now, I don't want to. I don't know if I want to put that there. Yeah, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna move this tree right here, and that tree becomes a house, and you get 3 houses. And what happens is you get a bigger house. You get 3 of the bigger houses together, and it builds a castle. Hmm. Now what do I do? Hmm. Oh, now that's a neat idea there. I'm going to show you this in a minute. First, I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I will do that. Maybe. It's really tricky. But yes. See, I could place this tree here, and it would bring in these 3 trees, and it would make it into a nice house, a nice bigger house. But see, if you move it here, it's saying it's going to bring these 2 trees in with this tree that I will be placing to make a house. But at the same time, it's going to bring in all 3 of these houses with the 4th house that's going to be made there to make a bigger house. And we'll do that. Oh, and I've got 2 wood that gets added to my pile that can only be spent in the capital city. Oh, we got another bear. Okay, now this is going to be fun. So I'm going to put this bear here, and this bear is going to be blocked. None of the bears are going to be able to move, so all of the bears are going to get sucked up and made into... What's it going to be made into? Well, you're about to be finding out. It's going to be made into... Oh, a church. That's right. Churches are built on dead bears. That's just the way it works in this game. Ooh, ooh, and I've got crystals. Now, crystals are something fun. They're a wild card. They will complete any match that's made, like this one here. So I'm going to save that crystal if I can. I'm going to complete this one. Boom, house, just like that. Instant house. Oh, and we've got a robot. Now, the Imperial bots, they pop up every now and then. It will do nothing on empty ground. You can use it to destroy tombstone, which is only taking up spaces, or you can destroy rocks, which are taking up spaces. Now, they're handy. So we'll destroy the rock. There we go. And then we'll do... yeah. Oh, we got a bear. So I'm going to put it down here. I'll destroy that bear there. Just like that. I'll make a tree. Stick this up here. Ooh. I'll stick that there. You're probably wondering why I'm doing that. That will become apparent very, very soon. As soon as there's a bear nearby. And we'll put it over here. It can get a little tricky, especially when you're dealing with little spaces like this. Trying to make sure you got everything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That'll happen when you're playing your game. You'll go, oh, click, 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 and you just start clicking and not paying attention to what you're doing. Ah, we've got another one. I will stick this down here. Church. We'll stick a tree there. I sound like Bob Ross, don't I? We'll put a happy little tree here. And a happy little church. Okay. So, we'll stick a tree. We'll make a house. Yeah, why not? Let's make a house. Oh. Now I'll get rid of that. Oh, now I've got another house here. Now this is handy. This is good to have for a very important reason. I'm going to stick this house here. Then I'm going to use this wild card. And I make a big house here. Gives me another wood. Now I kind of messed up here, but that's okay. Now as I was saying quite a few minutes ago, this is a little different than the normal match 3 games because you have complete control of the board for the most part. Uh, there's no tiles that shift down or move. The only thing you don't have control over is the bears. And as long as you're careful, well, you can make that work for you. Now, I'm going to stick you here. There's a bear. Now, this is going to be fun because I've got 2 bears here, or 2 tombstones. And if I place this bear here, it's going to be immediately trapped, turn into a tombstone, but then these 3 tombstones will combine and form a church. Just like that. And I will, as you can see way up here in the corner, it's 86% complete to turn this to an outpost, which beefs up all kinds of fun stuff. Because you get points for how often you manage to make stuff happen. Ooh. Now, I'll save that. Make a big house here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, and another bear. I'll tombstone that for a reason. And I'll stick this here, and aha! I made 3 churches into a bigger church, a cathedral. Now, if I manage to build 3 cathedrals together, I get a treasure chest, which I can click to open, and it will just go pop up with either gold or some resource or something else. Or, if you really want to push your luck, you can take and make 3 cathedrals and get a treasure chest. Do that 3 times and get 3 treasure chests together to make a bigger treasure chest. I have never gotten that yet. But you just keep matching 3. Ooh, we want to save that. We want to save that. Yes, we do. Really? I dislike it when they do this. It annoys me. Alright, now, we'll take this and I'll use this to show you something. Because I've got a house here and I got a house here. So, I will make a bigger house. Oh, and I've got a couple other things. Couple new items. That's like a lord house, a mansion. Now, if you make 3 of those mansions, you get a castle. And if you make 3 castles, I think you get a sky castle. I have yet to get to the point where I can make a sky castle. Maybe one day. Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. Wow. Wow. So I'll just stick that here. We'll make a church. Why not? Now, the interesting thing with the wonderful bot here that you have is that it'll kill bears. It'll turn bears into tombstones or remove tombstones. You can also use it to remove anything from the game. See, I could use it to remove this mansion, but that would delete 20,000 points from my point score. You never want to do that. Maybe the grass, which is only 10 points. Maybe this grass. I could handle removing that. We'll put some down here. We'll go boop, boop, boop. There. Oh, it's a bear. Now I could do this. Why not? We'll do that. Now, eagle eyes, as you may have noticed, that this little house that I have here is different than the other houses. The other houses I had were a little taller and had blue shutters. That's because I had 4 or more than 3, when I had them put together. So I'll make a house there. And I'll stick a bear up there. Oh dear. And I find that adorable. The bear goes roar, and all the little people are like eek, and they run in their little houses and hide. And they come out later. It's just a very adorable little game. It's full of so much charm. I love it. Now I made these churches here, so if I can, I'm going to try and make a church here, which is going to cost me a little bit of running around because I need to stick a bear here. Okay. Click here. Aha. Oh, really? Really? It's doing this to me now. It's like, oh look, here's all the changing crystals that you can do. So, but I get to show you this. So we will do this and make another church. And then I will take this and make a treasure chest. I'm surprised I get to show you this. So we will click on the treasure chest to get the loot. Oh, I got some seedlings there. So I open that up. Ooh, and it just gives me 30,000 more points. Just automatically. Boom, points. It's yours. Take it. Enjoy. This. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There we go. Really? I love how they do this to me every time. Oh no. Yep, and now you get to see it. The Ninja Bear. Now the Ninja Bear teleports. He can only be stopped by an Imperial bot, which I have. So we'll set the ninja, and we'll let him jump around a bit. Because eventually, he's going to land here or here, and I'll zap him. So we don't need to take care of him immediately. Oh. Oh. Gotcha. And we'll just remove that. We'll save that. Ooh, I can make a cathedral again. Or... Yes. We'll do this. And we'll go down here. It is a wonderfully adorable little game. The only problem is the more you build, the less space you have. And sometimes it can be hard to think ahead to make sure that you're managing your spaces. Oh dear, correctly. Because you can run into exactly this problem that I'm having right now. Ooh, I've got a house. And now I'm getting down to brass tacks. Ooh. Now that'll happen from time to time. You'll get like super lucky and be like, oh no, it's the last space. Oh, it happened. I got exactly what I needed. It doesn't happen often. Oh, don't forget to use your bot. Oh, I don't want to put a bear in there. Yay! Showers me in coins and says I've got this. And I can continue. Right. Now we'll go back. It'll take us back to the main screen. Oh, and look, we've got some fun stuff. Because I've earned enough points, these buildings that I've had built here will give me farm stuff. So I'll click it, and it's giving me 2 grass. And I'll click this, and it's giving me 4 ore. Now, the grass is stuff that you can only be used when you go to one of these places. But all this stuff that's lit up, I can build here. I use some of this. Let's see here. This is seed 1. It is a level 1 farm item. By building 3 of these together, you get a tier 2 farm item. And then by building 3 of these together, you get something else which isn't pictured here. And then you get 3 of the 3 level 3 items, and you get 1 of these. 3 of these items together, and you get 1 of these. And the same for the military items and the industrial items. Fences are military items, as are wooden fences, and then I forget what's next. But then you've got, your ore is level 1 industrial. Your barrel is level 2 industrial. This is level 3 industrial, the shed. And then I think it's a warehouse, and then a mill, possibly a factory, and then a mill. It's hard to remember all this stuff. But yes, this is the game. And all you do is you just keep going here, you just match 3, you do all that fun stuff. Then you can go to the item store. Now the item store has all kinds of stuff. You can buy fences and lumber, barrels and ore, crops and seeds. You can buy expansion for 20,000 gold. I only have 3,486 at the moment. Not quite enough to buy an expansion. Now, you buy one of these, 4,000 500, and you expand your capital city by one tile. You buy this, 20,000, and you can expand it by 5 tiles, anywhere you want to place them. The crane is a useful item. It lets you pick up an object and place it wherever you want, which can be very handy, uh, as you can see, when you're trying to build and match 3 of these, but you don't have the room to maneuver them around. Over here on this one, you get decorations. Uh, the water well, the lighthouse, wildflowers, a robot ruin, and these are just decorative items. They don't do anything. They're just stuff that you can make. So you can build a Stonehenge if you want. You can buy bushes, a pond, a pyramid, forest, rock and fern, a rock and flower. You can buy letter shrubs so you can spell your name for 500. Huh. You know what? I've got enough to do that. So I'm going to do that right now for this wonderful little video. I'm going to buy one of you. Go back. Do 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 do. Just to finish this video off, because there's really not much more to the game, but just to show you what you can do. There we go. Do do do. Do do do. So I'm gonna not have a lot of room here to do that, but that's okay. I can move this around later. So just for you all, here we go. Do do. There we are. Pravi. So yes, this is Triple Town, a fun little match 3 game that I hope you all can enjoy. I hope you enjoyed watching me poke around with bears and bushes and trees and tombstones and churches. So yes, I would pick it up. I would suggest go for it. If you like puzzle games, if you like the match 3 ones, if you like the adorable little people wandering around doing their things, yeah, check this out. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice this. So yeah, those decorative items I said did nothing. Apparently they do. Collect 1,500,000 points to harvest earnings from decorative items. So the other decorative items must do things too. So look, they're not even just for decoration. They do things for you. So here you are, people. Triple Town. Uh, this has been Pravi's Wheelhouse. One of the one of the games, one of the many ones that I'll be talking about in the coming weeks and whatnot. So I will see you later. I don't really know how to sign this off. I'll have to come up with something by the end of next time. Yeah, definitely. Definitely have to find something. I'll say goodbye to the little people. Bye bye, little people. Bye bye.